in the old days, we used to think of this nice solid base of Social Security, pensions, personal savings. Well, pensions are history for most people. Personal savings are often inadequate, and with retirements lasting 30 years or more, even substantial retirement savings may not be enough, and Social Security has some long-term financing problems, so that leg's a little wobbly. We have essentially gone from a nice solid three-legged stool to a pogo stick. Not a great way to plan for retirement. So I think people should think about a retirement income pyramid, with Social Security as a nice solid base for most people, and on top of that, retirement savings, 401ks, IRAs layered on top, but even that might not be enough. So people need to think about what can they do to change their assets, like their home, into income, maybe with a reverse mortgage, or their human capital to keep working, maybe in the gig economy and drive for Uber or rent out a room with Airbnb as ways of bringing more income into their household to make for a more secure retirement. That's right, actually more than that. Well, the law started in 1935. And as the various changes have come in over the years, it seems that Congress just layered more rules on top without taking away some of the base rules. So we've come up with so many exceptions and contradictions. And frankly, it's a full-time job to understand it. And I've made it my full-time job, so financial planners and consumers don't have to. They can just read what I tell them to do. Some of it depends on your age. People know they can collect Social Security benefits as early as 62, but they might not realize that those benefits will be reduced for the rest of their lives because they claimed early, and if they continue to work, some of those benefits may be taken away because they're earning too much money. Now, when they get to their full retirement age, which is currently 66, those forfeited benefits are restored in the form of higher monthly benefits. But it's really confusing. And what gets even more confusing is as people continue to work longer, they don't seem to realize that the full retirement age for Social Security benefits is 66, but they still have to enroll in Medicare at 65 unless they have employer-provided health insurance. It's needlessly confusing for a generation of people who are probably going to have to work beyond 65 to have a secure retirement. Generally, if you're healthy enough, meaning you're going to live beyond average life expectancy, it may make sense to delay, assuming you are wealthy enough to afford to delay. That means if you're still working, okay, you have income. Or maybe you're able to draw down on those 401ks or IRAs to basically buy yourself the extra 8% per year. You will increase your Social Security benefits by delaying between full retirement age and 70. But frankly, not everybody can do that. If you need the money, take it when you need it. If you're not very healthy and might not live till average life expectancy, take the money. But for married couples particularly, there are still claiming strategies that by coordinating when a husband and wife claim their benefits, they can optimize their benefits over their joint lifetime. I firmly believe it will be there for the foreseeable future. We hear of Social Security going bankrupt. That's really not accurate. Social Security benefits are paid by the payroll taxes, the FICA taxes that are earmarked to pay those benefits. Plus, we have surplus revenues that have been stored in, quote, the trust fund. What will happen in 2034 when that trust fund is expected to run dry is there would be enough FICA tax revenue to pay about 75% of promised benefits. No one is going to be satisfied with 75% of promised benefits. And the idea is sometime between now and 2034, Congress must act. It is not rocket science. If they gradually raise the full retirement age 30, 40 years in the future, if they increase the taxable wage base, if they tweak a few other benefits, they can make this work for another 75 years.